and I'll tell you what, you know, you talk about hockey players being the best that there are. Introduce this man, would you?
Well, listen, folks, we've been talking an awful lot about Rick Tocchet and the kind of player he is. And how many guys in the world of athletics would come over to the opposing team's radio show, do a show, and of course he's enjoying a beverage too. Rick Tocchet, pleasure to have you join us on our post-game show, and all the congratulations to you. You were just brilliant in this final and throughout the playoffs.
I appreciate it. Well, I used to play against you. You're an honor. You used to stone me all the time, so I figured I'd come over and, no, this is an unbelievable feeling, Darren. I can't say enough of, I remember February 19th, the trade changed my career coming here. I can't say enough for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Craig Patrick and the Baldwins for getting me over there, and it was just a great feeling.
We were just talking about the Christmas Eve story. Remember in the locker room this afternoon you were saying it was like Christmas Eve. Well, now that you've opened the present, how do you like it?
It's the best present in the world, I'll tell you. I can't describe it. It's, when you have the cup, you don't want to get rid of it, and Ronnie Francis, just as we won, he said, tomorrow and the next day it's going to get better and better, and enjoy it, because, you only got so much to enjoy it, and then you're back in the fire pit again in October, so I'm going to enjoy this.
Rick, when you look at this whole series and you focus on a Conn Smythe winner, and it was Mario Lemieux, and he's a great player, I was just saying that you have to have several great players, because if there's just one, you can isolate on him, but you guys just have such an assortment of talent on your club.
Yeah, well, I had to adjust coming from Philadelphia playing here, and I played a little more defensive, but anytime I got it, I'd try to get the puck out, and Mario's flying up the middle all the time. I mean, I have so much respect for Mario Lemieux. People don't realize what he has to go through in the dressing room with his back, and his hand was broken. People were speculating, and, you have him, and you have the Stevens, Yagers, and, Ronnie Francis, who stepped up when Mario was hurt. I mean, that was the key when he stepped up. Tommy Brasso, and we have a 45-goal scorer, Joey Mullen, who was out. I mean, that's a scary thing. And then our no-name defense. I mean, the Roberts, Stans, nobody even hears about these guys. So that's what's sweet about it, that the adversity that we had to go through.
Seems like you guys have every element. I mean, first of all, the thing that really strikes you is your size. Okay, that's number one. But then you also have the speed, and it's like everything. This is like one total hockey club.
Yeah, we're not the most aggressive team, and, that's the thing when I had to adjust here is, not taking stupid penalties. You got to take hits and stuff like that. This team's not a great forechecking team, but they're in the neutral zone. If there's a loose puck, this team's transition game is like the Edmonton Oilers of the early 80s. I mean, they fly up the ice. I mean, not very often when you have 2-on-1s, they're not going to score, and that's the difference with this team is they usually score on their chances.
This is a 4-0 sweep. A lot of people will say it was an easy victory, but up to the last minute even, your bench, the look on your guys' eyes, the look when Tommy Brasso made a key save right late, the exuberation on your face, you got to give a lot of credit to the Blackhawks.
Well, people think it was an easy series are crazy because we have guys with bumps and bruises. Chicago Blackhawks, we played the 4 best teams to get here to win the Stanley Cup. Chicago Blackhawks were definitely one of the best teams in the league. I don't care what people say. I mean, they came to play, Keith Brown. It was a tough injury for them because they had to play some younger guys, and, we had a little luck on our side. And, Charlie and Smith, you could tell they were getting a little tired because they were playing 40 minutes a night, and, it just seemed like everything was going our way.
I just have to ask you one last question. I know we ought to let you get back over there and enjoy it, but do you guys really drink from the cup?
Do we drink?
Yeah, I mean,
we drink.
Is there something in that cup? I mean, do you hoist it up, and is it?
That stuff's going to be drunk for the next 5 weeks. But the thing is that you're going to have to get in shape for October again. That's the whole scary thing. But I'm definitely going to enjoy the next 5-6 weeks.
Rick Tocchet, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming on, and congrats. I know I was saying before that I know when you came to Sault Ste. Marie, you were an heralded guy that had a great work ethic. You've come a long way, and I tell you, I take a special feeling, and you're doing so well.
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, to be honest with you guys in Chicago, I thought I was coming here in Detroit, and, I was really disappointed at the fact when the trade wasn't being made, and then when I heard Pittsburgh, obviously I was happy because, the team they have, but, I think Chicago's going to be in the finals in the next couple of years. They got that type of team, so, I don't think the fans should be disappointed with this team at all.
Have a swig on us, partner.
Okay, boys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Rick.
Rick, take care, man. Thanks very much. Rick Tocchet.